At Collectiv, we have a team of experienced Power App developers that are ready to build your next business process. Our Collectiv consultants aren't just developers, they are truly consultants. We will go through your business process and actually recommend improvements to your business process. So if you're trying to build your Power App, we can have best practice recommendations to do it even better.
Power Apps is a Microsoft tool that allows individual users to build business applications with little to no coding experience. They're great for regular business users who know what they want to build but maybe don't have the coding expertise to build it. Power Apps can allow them to build them.
There's two types of Power Apps, model-driven and canvas apps. If you want a phone or a tablet interface, Canvas apps are typically the way you would go.
And Canvas apps are perfect for getting user experience just right. So if you really have a vision for how you want users to use these apps, then a Canvas app would be the way to go.
If you prefer a desktop interface built on top of a database, you would go with the model-driven app.
Model-driven apps are built off of the Microsoft Dataverse, so they're great if you have a complex data type problem that you want to solve.
One of the most common inefficiencies that we see at organizations are people still inputting data into Excel. And that's where Power Apps comes into play. We actually build a form inside of a Power App that stores the data in a database. So we can use it for other business use cases further down the line, and it's no longer sitting in an Excel document on a shared drive.
Power Apps also works really well as part of an overall Microsoft Office implementation. So for example, you might need to collect data using your Power Apps, so you can have users fill out a form, have that easily be stored in SharePoint, and maybe someone needs to get a notification email through Power Automate when a new form is submitted. And maybe you also want to see all the data in one place analyzed in Power BI. So all these tools work very well together.
One common business process that we typically automate using Power Apps is employee onboarding. So employee onboarding could be a checklist for newly hired personnel to complete. Maybe they need to go get their credentials, their laptop, talk to their manager. Well, all of that happens throughout every single organization, and that's where Power Apps really comes in strong. We can develop these Power Apps relatively quickly and have these released to the end users. But at least we have one go-to place where that new hire can go and check the status of all of their items. One thing that I've seen organizations do for employee onboarding is actually manually sending emails to each of the people that they need to go meet. Maybe it's IT to get their laptop, another IT personnel to get their credentials. So we can actually use Power Automate to send those emails for us.
So you can build an easy-to-use performance review app for managers where they can easily type in anything about their different employees and even give them a rating, 1 to 5 using a little star scale. I like to use that one for performance review apps. And it's great because you can customize it to whatever questions you want them to answer or areas that need to be focused on.
Another common business use case that we see for Power Apps is building add-on applications to Dynamics 365 for Sales. Most people don't know that Dynamics 365 for Sales is actually built on top of Power Apps and Dataverse. Most of the time, these Dynamics 365 modules aren't built to perfectly fit your need. So you have to customize them to be able to fit your exact business need. Power Apps comes into play where we can actually build these add-on applications to extend your Dynamics 365 sales functionality.
So Collectiv can help you bring your vision of the perfect business app to life. We'll work with you to build the perfect user experience, get the data infrastructure on the back end, and then we'll just export it to you so you can import it right into your tenant and go from there. If you have a great idea for an app for your business, let us know and we'll help you build it with Power Apps.